Scottie Pippen on the assist leaderboard for most assists now for a forward in the NBA. Where does that rank among all your accolades?
Probably number one. I've always loved the success of my teammates, and that's what assist is all about, being able to create opportunities for your teammates. Guys like this, he got a lot of my assists, and that's huge for me to know that I'm number one all time among forwards in assists. It's a big thing for me.
That accomplishment happened with a nice pass to Kevin Love for an open three-pointer last night. Pippen held that spot, 6,135 assists since passing John Havlicek in 2004. On the all-time list, LeBron is now 27th in assists and 22nd in scoring. Skip, LeBron, better passer or a better scorer?
I have always thought and always said LeBron James' greatest gift was passing more than scoring. I've said that from the first time I watched him play at St. Vincent St. Mary in Cleveland in high school. And Stephen A., this is a rare, rare gift that he has. The ability to see the floor, anticipate the break of a teammate, and then thread a highly creative pass all the way through a defense for an easy bucket. His ability is right up there with Bob Cousy and Magic Johnson and John Stockton and Steve Nash and Jason Kidd. And that's an elite company that he keeps in that regard. I think LeBron can be a great scorer when he thinks he needs to be a great scorer, but as you know, he's never been a great shooter. So he's worked hard on his shot, and I think he's become a pretty good shooter. But he's always been, to me, more of a power scorer. He uses his size and strength and explosiveness to either attack the rim in the half court or in transition.
That's accurate. That's why he shoots 48, 49% from the field.
Yeah, and it's highly impressive. But what I loved last night, and we talked about this the other day, he is so proud of his assists records in his passing. And I loved what he said after the game about he looked up to Michael Jordan as a kid, but he never thought he could really be that guy because Michael Jordan to him as a kid was surreal. But he looked at Scottie and he said, I could be Scottie. And he said, I even looked at Allen Iverson.
Yep.
I could be that guy. Again, much bigger Allen Iverson, but attacking the basket. So, I think his greatest gift and his greatest sense of pride is passing the basketball. Most people don't want to accept that, but that's the truth.
Well, they need to get over it because those people don't know nor appreciate basketball because clearly the two greatest gifts that LeBron James has outside of his athleticism and his physicality is his willingness to pass and his willingness to defend. And he's elite in both categories. He's elite in both categories, which is why I think it's apropos that he surpassed Scottie Pippen because Scottie, say what you want about Scottie Pippen, that brother defended.
He can lock
you down. That's how the Lakers lost that Chicago's first championship because Scottie Pippen was put on Magic Johnson for 94 feet. But let me take this, y'all, to another level, if you don't mind. Because as we sit here and applaud the assist record set by LeBron James, I want to say that I'm proud of this brother. This dude right here is showing himself to be a leader. Guys flocked to Miami. Dwayne got him and Chris Bosh there. And Dwayne had something to do with that, too. And, of course, South Beach. There's nothing wrong going there. Okay, but when you got guys wanting to come to Cleveland, Kevin Love, James Jones, Mike Miller, these boys, that says something. And if Love is smart, he won't think about going anywhere else because LeBron is going to make him look good for years to come. And, this year is a growing period. Imagine once he becomes more familiar with you, what it's going to be like for Kevin Love. So it'd be smart he'll stay in Cleveland. But what I'm saying to you is this. This brother is showing incredible, incredible leadership because you see Cleveland flourishing under his leadership. They've become a team. And obviously you don't want to take credit away from Black, who obviously is known for defense more so than anything else in Israel, but is a pretty nice guy. I've had an opportunity to meet and talk with. Black's a pretty nice guy. But I look at LeBron. The leadership ability, the ability to galvanize troops, this is something that he didn't have before. He's got it now. He knows how to be a leader. He knows how to be a leader of men. He knows how to inspire dudes. He knows how to push some buttons. And I've gotten to the point where I don't want him to make the finals this year because I believe Cleveland will lose, and I don't want another championship loss on LeBron's resume because I think people are going to use that as an excuse to take away from his greatness.
Yeah.
I don't want him to go back to the finals until he's going to win it. And I don't know if they can beat what's going to come out of the West. I'm not sure. But the more I'm looking at Cleveland, the more of a shot they got. They got a bigger shot. They got a shot now because the Kendrick Perkins, Timothy Mozgov, the physicality that exists in the West, the athleticism of LeBron, the sharpshooting of J.R. Smith. Kyrie is a bad boy. I mean, they've got the pieces.
You're talking yourself into it.
I know, you can hear it. He's making the case.
They can do it.
Yeah.
But I don't want another championship loss
on him,
on LeBron James' resume, because I think it's going to be used as an excuse by the haters to take away from the greatness he's clearly putting on display. And oh, by the way, we can't even question his, if he knows what he's doing anymore when it comes to his diet, his conditioning. Went on that paleo diet, looked weak. We were wondering, father time, age, and all this stuff. That brother took a 2-week break in South Beach, and the next thing you know, he comes back.
But he
looks like a different man.
He might have had a carb. I think he may have had a carb or two.
He might have had a little red meat.
I think he got some red meat too. I heard he got off that diet.
Listen, no, I said back then.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about when he took
and then
break.
so I'm just looking at him, and he clearly knows what he's doing. Clearly knows what he's doing.
Hey, this was a special record for him, and I think for anybody who really appreciates basketball.
Yes.
You guys will disagree with this, I know, but Scottie Pippen was asked again, if he thought that LeBron James could challenge Jordan for that mythical title of greatest player of all time back in 2011.
Listen, I know too much about this.
All right.
There's still a little lingering jealousy, bitterness.
So that's
there.
why he said he thinks he
just
can.
a little bit.
Okay.
Listen, I love Scottie Pippen, but Skip's right about that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there's some things, he kind of feels that Jordan should have been more supportive. Forget all that. Bottom line is, there's only one MJ.
That's it.
Everybody need to watch their mouth.
Thank you.
You know what? Let's talk about something else, shall we? Like father, like son. Speaking of LeBron James, take a look at this little tyke, as Lena would say, our producer. We're discussing LeBron James's son. Apparently, people are after Prince James.
That little brother look like he can play.
Well, there you go.
I didn't see that footage.
Look at that. He can
Very impressive.
Yes. Well, a highlight video of LeBron James's son, LeBron Jr., has gone viral over the last couple of days. He isn't even in middle school yet, you guys, but clearly he's showing some flashes of greatness. And according to King James, LeBron as we call him, apparently some colleges are trying to recruit him already. Take a look at what he had to say. Yeah, he's already got some offers from colleges. It's pretty crazy. It should be a violation. You shouldn't be recruiting 10-year-old kids. Now, do me a favor, guys. Can we show that video as we discuss it? Because here's the question. What is your reaction to LeBron's son being recruited already, Stephen A?
It offends me. I don't like it one bit. I think it's quite disgusting, to be quite honest with you, that kids this age are being pursued by anybody. Skip, this is no exaggeration. According to people close to the situation, LeBron James' son already has 3 scholarship offers from major Division I programs.
Coach Cal offered him
Yes,
yet?
I don't know who.
Shots fired.
Are you kidding me? Now, obviously, there's no written commitment or anything like that. But come on now. Obviously, LeBron he's playing basketball in the NBA, so he can't see this kid that much when they go on the road or something. It's usually the mom or the grandma that's with him. But the point is, there is no excuse to be recruiting a 10-year-old. Now, he's going to be a coach's dream because he won't need the money. So the likelihood is that if he elects to go to college, he may think about wanting to stay 4 years because he's in no rush. I mean, he can chill and enjoy the college life. But the point is, he's 10 years old. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, come on now. I mean, it's like people have no shame, man. I mean, my God.
Well,
and as much as impressive as the kid is, be quite honest with you, Skip, I don't want to see him. You know why I don't want to see him? Because I don't want any. He's got enough pressure on being the son of LeBron James.
He is LeBron James.
We don't need
Too much pressure.
We don't need to add anything to it. So I sincerely hope that's the last time anybody will show that video for this network. I really hope so.
Yeah, too much pressure.
Seriously. And I wish the kid nothing but the best.
I've watched that video about 3 times.
Yes.
The kid can play.
Kid can play.
LeBron is right. He's getting LeBron's gift for seeing the floor and
They're
distributing.
saying he's better than LeBron was at that age.
I believe it because you know what?
Kid looks nice.
I got to say this. No offense, but this kid can shoot. He must have got it from his mom. I don't
know what?
Be
I-
respectful.
I'm kidding.
Be
I'm kidding.
respectful.
I had to say that. I had to say that. Here's the point. I was thinking last night, would I want to be this poor kid to be LeBron James Jr. and then Stephen A. I started thinking, if any father could guide any son through extreme national attention and expectation, it's LeBron.
Right.
He went through times 10 probably.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the core decency is to not to want to put the kid.
I agree with that. I agree with your sentiment.
Now, once he gets on high school,
I
in the
understand.
AAU, in 11th, 12th grade, thinking about picking a college, that's different.
Man.
Kid 10 years old, leave that boy alone.
You guys
I
are
agree
at
with
that
you.
point. There's so much pressure on him. It is unbelievable.
But can you project that he's going to be pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
You can do
I
that.
don't know.
You can do that,
I
yes.
don't know.
Or for that, yes.
You think so?
Yes, I know my basketball. Yes, that kid's going to be special.
I mean, you
Yes.
never know how tall they'll be, but couldn't he end
just
up
talking
being-
about the handle and
Yeah,
the
I know.
shot and the
But he could
form
be-
alone, you can see there's a gift.
Well,
It's
you can see a gift,
That's
but
all
you
I'm
think
saying.
he's going to be special.
No, I'm saying you can see that he's got a gift. So I think anybody that has a gift at that age in the sport of basketball is going to be special because your game is not going to get any worse unless you stop playing.
Yeah, and
he's not going to stop playing.
And as
Yeah.
LeBron said, he is learning the right way.
All right. We wish him the best of luck. Colleges
LeBron
do
and
not
his family the best.
need to
God, leave him
recruit a
alone.
10-year-old.
And the network, us. No more pictures, video of him. Leave
Don't
him
watch
alone.
it anymore, Bayless.
I'm not watching it. Leave the kid alone.
We
Let
are
him live his
done.
life.
We'll see you tomorrow. For Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, I'm Carrie Champion. We'll be here at 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Have a good one, everyone.